Hello regular viewer, loyal subscriber, welcome back to Hardspace Shipbreaker. I've noticed in the comments a lot of activity, or at least one piece of activity concerning the Javelin. We seem to have disassembled a fair number of mackerels recently, so I thought it was worth us picking the Javelin. Now there's only one in the current ship catalogue, the Shippyware. Which is a refueling Javelin. It's the only ones I've seen so far, and there's 7 million total value on this, and it appears to have Class 1 reactor, Class 2 thruster, and 3 power cells sitting in there. It's hazard rating high, obviously the fuel creating quite a combination of flammable and explosive hazard elements. So let's take this on and see what we get. We'll see if we've learned anything from last time. Now, in general principle, we'll take off all of the outside stuff that we can first, and then the Javelins seem to be best disassembled from the front and the aft, taking the hexagonal rings off and then taking out the insides one piece at a time. So that's going to be our strategy today. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so we've got the classic ion ring at the front, which will be the first thing we'll take off. Then we've got these great big fuel containers with the orange lights indicating that they are very much live. I wonder if they make a noise. Hang on. Yeah, you see, if you put your hand on these, you can hear the sound of fuel bubbling in there. That means that they're live and they will explode unless you're very careful. We had an issue, or at least we made some discoveries about the way this hexagonal plate here that I'm highlighting is connected to the rest of the ship. And it does seem to be through these kind of corner pieces here. So anyway, we'll get to that a bit in time. Got the cockpit, side cockpit here. We've got some elements on the back. I think these might be able to. It's an amplifier. I'll just snip through this while we're here.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Right, we'll just move these amplifiers off as well. Right, and if that was on this side, there might be a parallel on the other side. There is indeed.
Salvage secured.
These ships aren't always asymmetrical, but it's often the case that they are. So let's just take that. Snippy.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Right, just get into position here. Let's go and take the ion ring off.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Easy enough. Use the sting on this one. This one's the stinger down there. I'll take the big one at the bottom. Use a saw on that, and then we'll come around and complete the cuts. Okay. And what we've tried previously, and what I'm gonna... I did cut that one. I did not. Yes, I did. Okay. Is for this top one, which is going to the barge, we just pull it forward onto the master jack here, and we'll start this moving down. Okay. So you need multiple pulls on this because they're so heavy. I'm not going to do my usual trick of punting myself halfway across the bay. It's beautiful, isn't it, really?
Salvage deposit accepted.
Iron rings have been
Credits
accepted.
transferred.
So let's make our way inside, and we'll... actually, I'm going to cut the fuel tanks while we're here, because they are an extreme fire hazard, and I don't want to blow up the whole ship.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
There's a fair amount of margin of error on these, but if you're trying to rush it... Right, let's go and get the oxygen.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Please contact your plan administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
Yeah. So, I don't know, of course, whether we do have asphyxiation coverage on the plan. It'd be kind of a shame if we didn't. Now let's just have a look in them, see if there are any fuel flushing valve. Not that I can see. Got this central space here. I can't see any tanks or anything, so this is the one we freed. So that should just slide off cleanly. In the meantime,
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
it's the two side ones, and then we have the one on top. And because these are on the outside, they should move much more cleanly. So we're going to pull this to the side first. Let's put it down into the side. And then once it's clear of the ship, we'll just cancel the tether. Like that. And we can yoink that in the direction we want. We'll do the same over here. So just tether it down and to the middle. Rotate the ship a bit doing that. Release that tether.
Caution, tether supplies running low.
Right, and with this last tether, we either pull it backwards towards the barge or forwards. So
Salvage
let's
secured. Credits deposited.
pull it forwards and up, shall we? I'd like to attach it to the master jack, but I'm just going to hit something. Let's just use this crane here. It might cause a rotation of the main ship body, but if we're fortunate, it will just pull it up and clear from the ship superstructure. There we go, and roll it. What the hell happened here? Okay, let's just cancel that tether a moment.
We've got about 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
Okay, well we're going to use a couple of tethers just getting that down.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage
Right.
deposit accepted.
That's our
Credits
fuel
transferred.
tanks removed. Now we can see a little bit more about what's going on.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Salvage gains observed.
Okay,
Airlock
let's
pressure levels increasing.
see what we've got inside. Okay. Everything appears to be open. Let's go to get the old data drive. We've got fuel pipes in here, that's a bit alarming. Okay, I think I want to safely remove the air from here. So let's find the central air removal. Okay, I saw one in here. There we go.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Salvage destroyed. Please revisit your training.
Okay, it didn't work as well as I was hoping. Okay. So let's now take a moment to cut through these big struts.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Okay, I've got to get my oxygen sorted.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Please don't pressurize. Oh well, you can, but that only stops my...
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Come on.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay. Didn't see the frantic pressing of the button there that nearly resulted in me flinging myself away from the...
Alright, Cutter. Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
Okay. Okay, we are in. Right, let's go down to the narrow end and take off the front plate. 1, 2. Might as well while I'm here. Okay, so result 1 on day 1. We've managed to clear 2.3 million, primarily by sorting out the ion ring and the fuel tanks. Fuel tanks are worth a vast amount of money. Yay, I am a labourer.
Level awarded. License
Fantastic.
upgraded.
Ship class 6s have been certified, so the next ship we do will be even more difficult. Maybe even a gecko, we never know. Anyway, we'll continue work on this one. We've found the Javelin Heavy Cargo Small, and this is the one that's got a fuel tank in the centre there. Okay, we'll see how we deal with that next time. Well, great educational email. I'll browse that in my leisure when I get back. Straight into the next shift. Yep, neat and tidy. Okay, let's get these fins off. They're quite toughly bonded, so I'm just going to use the split saw here. It's quicker than using the
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay, let's push those out. Now, let's go and have a look at what we've got here. Here we have all processor, apart from this bit at the back, which is for the furnace. Now, we could cut through this, but I suspect that part for the furnace is pointless, so that goes to the processor. And the one on the bottom, similarly.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Yeah, we lost 55 kilograms of mounting there. But I think that is acceptable. And looks like we've loosened this ring at the front, which confuses the matter. So let's yank this off. Connect connect it to the master jack. And once it's clear of the ship, right, this goes to the processor. Is there anything attached to the insides that we need? No, it looks clean. So let's get that going in the right direction. In the meantime, this is all processor material. So we'll get this going in the right direction. And because it's quite heavy, I'm going to use a couple of tethers on that.
Valuable object processed. Credit declined.
Don't panic. Right, this is loose as well. At least it seems it. This looks a bit skew-whiffed to the outside world. It does have a panel around here. That's okay. I think I can yank all of that in. Let's yank it to the left.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Right, we are peeling this thing like a banana pre-sliced with a needle. Don't know whether you know that old practical joke. You insert a long needle into the
Object accepted for
skin of a banana,
Credits
just in the crease where the pieces of the skin meet each other, and you wiggle it from left to right, and so effectively you are slicing the banana inside its skin, leaving the skin intact. And then you give it to a friend, and when they peel it, they get a marvellous surprise as the banana disconnects itself. It's a silly thing. I'm not a big fan of practical jokes, but that one seems relatively harmless.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
Right.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Affordable oxygen supplies are available for purchase at the master jack. Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Now, how far in does this ring go before it is attached in several places? I see you. Trying to keep your orientation in a place like this is quite tricky. I guess it's much harder when you're watching compared to when you're actually doing it. That would be my suspicion. Okay, that looks like we've done everything we need to do to separate. Is this... Right, okay, that airlock is free. I can see this panel is wobbling. That is loose. We are doing well. Okay. So from there, it should be possible to now tether this into the processor.
Caution, tether supplies are low.
Okay, wiggling them seems to have quite a... Right, I've managed to drag it out. Fantastic. Look at that. Stop, 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 stop. Okay.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits
Before I do
transferred.
anything with you, can I just have a look?
Object accepted for processing.
No, it looks good.
Credits deposited.
Missed. Can make it. Very close. It's good enough for cricket. Okay. This little blighter doesn't appear to want to come out.
Credits deposited.
Okay, fair dues. So instead, let's just zip our way through this.
Warning, fuel levels are low. Fuel supplies are available for purchase at the master jack.
Now, if you're doing a whole buffalo run where you're trying to maximise your percentage of salvage, you have to bother taking all of these little lights off. I haven't done that at the moment because I'm trying to unlock as much stuff as I can quickly unlock in order to get that sense of progress.
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights out on.
But of course there is a notional maximum salvage cut where you spend many days taking these things apart to maximise the amount of salvage. Ah, no! Crud. Please come out. Okay, you cannot be trusted. Go in there. Oh, you are a beast. Get in there. Man, that threw me out
Raw
of all whack.
material processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, so now we can have a look inside. Can start taking these things out. Ladders.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay. These door switches.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Come on, you can do it. Good stuff.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Thank you for your
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Just got a
Tethers
bit of
restored.
everything. Right, we've pulled this front bit about quite a lot. So now we've got this cockpit element attached to this ring. I think there's probably a cunning way of disassociating all of this, but a lot of it goes to the processor, so you could just make the decision to yoink the whole lot into the processor, which would be the quick way of doing it. Otherwise you have to crawl around inside to get all to the cut points, which is not a bad thing. I mean, it means you've got all of the control equipment in here. So we can see there how the roof element just detaches, and we can pop that in there. No problem. That gains us access to the equipment on the inside.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Get the seat out.
Salvage secured. Account...
Cutter, we're getting down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this shift.
Once we get the computing equipment out.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, so that's pretty much got all of the stuff out. There are cut points for this. Are they below? They're on the inside, aren't they? Oh, I see that panel there opens. Okay, that's interesting. So let's go. I'll have a sip of tea. It's good to have a tea break. Ah, lovely. I'll just check our equipment. Can we upgrade any of it? Not really. We've only got 244.5 tokens. So this is day 3. We've pretty much salvaged most of the nose section of this. So let's just have a look at that panel that we saw just at the end of the last day. Right, what do we get under there? Just a couple of cut points. Okay, and that should allow us to pop the pop the canopy. This whole thing pivots. It's really cunningly made. You've got 2 cut points there. Let's just do the full job. Okay. So that should then separate all of these components. It's got a mix of processor and furnace on there. These are pure processor. While we're doing a thorough job, take off all the light elements.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, so what are we going to do with this? Most of this is nanocarbon. There's a bit of aluminium there, but usually the nanocarbon is more valuable. With this is processorable. This ring is all processor. And big enough to probably warrant a couple of tethers. And this bit has titanium structure around the outside, but it has these glass elements for the furnace. And you can, of course, I presume, cut the glass out. Although good luck if you wanted to do all of the bits of glass in this, because there seems to be quite a few of them.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded. Material deposited.
Okay. I saw a power pack. Let's get that out.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
So it looks like this ring is loose as well, so let's just drag this forward. It should get us easier access to the components labelled behind. There we go. Now,
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits
I think I can
transferred.
cut these components off by cutting around here. Three. Four. Right, I think that should free up
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Okay, I still think we've got a bit of work to do there.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Let's just zip that.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay. See, I think we must have disconnected that space. Oh, bonjour. Into the processor you go.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Whoa. Okay. You going in? Yes, you are. Right. So I've zapped out those. Let's cut the corners off as well. those puppies, but I don't want to cut too much, so... One. Two. Three. Four. Has that done anything to shift it, do you think? No, but we have found you. Hello. Right.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage gained. Credits awarded.
So, is this expecting me to cut the corner pieces off here? Let's do that and see how far I get. That looks free now. What about if I attach you to a crane? That looks good. Just cancel that tether. I just wanted to shove it a little bit. Okay, yeah. Getting a lot of these little lights, they're like $20 each, I think. For the real completionists only, I suspect. And that goes to the processor. So if this did have a central
Valuable object processed.
fuel
We got
tank,
5 minutes left in
that
this
would be
shift.
how I would
Knock out
access
that
it.
work order before they turn the lights out on you. We ready.
And then I would pull it forward if I couldn't flush it. Okay, let's do it once. Okay. Now we know that the rear panels in here are not necessarily depressurized, so we've got to go and sort out the atmosphere in them. Okay, it's not letting me operate that. Perhaps because I've already I think I've probably disconnected it from its power source. So let's just take the switches out.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
And we'll have to do a controlled decompression.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Please contact your plan administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
Welcome to Vendedron 9000. We have a nice
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay, that was good. Now what's going to be the best way to dismantle this? I get the feeling it's just to chop the walls out. Nothing holding you on. Aha! Nope. That's okay. I'll just keep itself.
Time is winding down, Cutter. Dig deep and let's finish strong.
Okay. Got some posters here. Let's just chuck those in. What's this? This is for the furnace. And this.
Deposit accepted.
This fuel panel. Just pop that in there.
Object not accepted.
Let's furnace that.
Please revisit your training.
That's been destroyed, so we're going to have to furnace that.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Did we get that in time? I don't know. That was not a very good day from a money perspective. Having said that, not desperately bad. A couple of power cells making up the numbers there. One computer terminal worth $54,000. Straight on to the next day.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, so that's a good start. I don't think there's anything more I want to salvage from this mess. I don't think. We've got a couple of posters here. This is more for the achievement. I think there's a sticker you get from collecting posters. Worth taking the atmosphere regulator.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Something went wrong there. I'm not sure what that was. Okay, I think this is mostly for the furnace. Yeah. So let's yank that in that direction. We'll tighten that up a bit later. Mr. Chair, you didn't get to where you were going.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, let's make sure the rest of this is not under atmospheric pressure. can't open it. Damn it. Right, do not stand there when you're decompressing something. Or potentially decompressing something, because you will get hit. Okay, that was fun. There is the reactor. Do not cut into the reactor using the split saw. That would be a bad move, TM. Let's just move to the aft of the vessel. So let's switch to Were you as nervous of that cut as I was? Crikey. I'm sure it was totally fine. Say this about the split saw, it is quick. So easy to make mistakes with it though. Bump these out. And this is mostly processor plate. There's a bit of furnace in there. Let's just tuck it in.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Again, if you were being precise about it, you would have to make sure that you separated that mount from the actual thing. Right. I think I have completed all of the cuts. No. The airlock, of course.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay, got one of the
Salvage
airlocks.
secured. Account credit applied.
They're worth a fair bit. Hello. In you go.
Warning, oxygen reserves are critical.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your...
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
You're welcome. come and cut this off this main hexagonal plate in a moment. In the meantime, let's see what we've got in here. Should we go and get the thruster, Type 2 thruster out? I think that would be a good call. If we can yank it out the back. It's right next to the reactor, which makes me worried. Okay, let's just take that thruster cap off. Should just be able to ease this back, and then when it's clear, just drop it on a
Processing
tether.
valuable object. Credits awarded.
Right, let's see if we can cut this back plate off to access
Salvage
the
deposit
reactor.
accepted. Credits transferred.
One. Should only be two for this one. There we go. Let's just push it out. Right, did I miss reactor somewhere? Where is the reactor? That's alarming when you lose a reactor. I thought it was in here. Is it all the way in here? There it is.
Fuel levels are low.
Okay. So let's make sure this element is cut out. It is, it's already separated, you can see. So we can move that. Okay, so what we can do is grab this and haul it in that direction. It's heavy enough to take two. This might twist the whole ship. Open her up. There you are. Let's take that off. Yank that down. Off you go.
Salvage secured. Credits
There you
deposited. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Right.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Let's do two each for these. Let's make sure they're going where they're going. Right. Going to cut round the four corners of this
Cutter, there's
edges
5
and
minutes
corners.
remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good. We wrap.
Right, you are due to the
Deposit
furnace.
accepted.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
That's alright. Well, something is stuck to the inside, maybe. Okay.
Material deposited.
Okay. This looks a little tricky. Let's just get rid of these. Can you go to the back of the bath? And you go that direction.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Valuable object processed. Credits
Okay.
deposited.
We'll come back for you. There's one more hexagonal ring on there. Let's just reorient myself. There we go. Blech, that makes my stomach turn.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
Oxygen level stabilizing.
While we're here, might as well.
Vendatron 9000.
Get
Have a
tethers.
nice day.
Yeah, sorry, that was going anyway. I should have known.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Right. This last section, let's have a look. No cut points I can see. Okay, so let's approach it from this side. Whoops. It's just what's light? F, no, L. L, there we go. Okay, let it cool all the way down. Don't burn myself like I did last time. Okay. Okay.
1 minute left, Cutter. Time to start wrapping things up. We wrap.
Right, hopefully we'll have this done in the next minute, and then we'll finish this off leisurely pace for tomorrow, maybe. Okay. I think we should have disconnected that hexagonal panel. No, well, whoops, did not mean to do that. I hate the split saw. Right. Won't be able to do this last one now. No. Okay, 1.6 million day. Right, just check the equipment is still going. Yeah, we might get a couple of failures on the grapple and stuff. Let's just finish this baby off. Right, I feel like this one's gone a bit quicker than last time. We've had a couple of hiccups. Now we're just doing the corner pieces of this inside one. We had one left to go. Of course it's going to be... No, it's you. Here we go. And that, I believe, completes the removal. So I think I might just want to take one of these panels off. that whole panel was for the furnace. Just yoink it in, get it out of the way. Right, what have we got here? More furnace material.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited. Object accepted for
Furnace.
processing. Credits deposited.
Large. That is furnace.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
We can be a little bit more thorough here, given that we've got much of a day to kill. Get all the light fittings, all the posters.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Let's get this computer out.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah, that's my gribbler below 75%. Just toss that in the right direction. That's what I'm going for the furnace. Well, not with me in it. Yup.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
That was nerve-wracking. Right, this should go cleanly in there. 2 tethers, please.
Deposit accepted.
Okay. Now I'm going to drag
Valuable
these
object processed.
this furnaceable element towards the back where the furnaces are. Hopefully leaving the this core of nanocarbon rings, which I can then drag to the processor. Yeah. Okay, you is quite big, so let's get a couple of you on there. That is furnace. What the hell are you doing here?
Warning.
Material deposited.
Low.
Okay, that's going in. Now we can furnace this. Rail gate up there.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Have a nice day.
I don't need to, I'm cutting the shift. Save on oxygen. Yeah, cheap day. Barely scraped a profit there. Still, good day. We didn't actually kill many things. Okay. Right. That's another Javelin done. Sorry it wasn't the one with the central fuel pylon in it, but hopefully we'll get there next time. Just check our equipment upgrades. More range on the split saw. Can't help but think that's a dangerous thing. Cutter cooldown. We've hurt ourselves with that before, so that might be a worthy pickup. Scanner. No, I don't really use it. Extra O2 capacity. Well, that is going to be quite significant. So shall we save up for that? I think that might be a good idea. Suit integrity. Hopefully we won't get any damage, so that comes later on. Yeah, I think I'm not going to invest much in the split saw because I really don't like it. We could pick up the cutter, but I think really the oxygen is the priority on the next one. Right, well, thank you for your time, and hope you enjoyed that. We'll get to more carving up ships a bit later on. Hope to see you soon. Take care. Goodbye.
I fought with lions and wolves, but I've never fought myself before. It's